Let's see how you can set your preferences on EUR-Lex. First of all, go to My EUR-Lex at the top right-hand corner of any page and sign in. Once you have signed in, click your name and then choose Preferences. The first screen displays your user information. If you want to update these data, click on the link at the bottom of the page and follow the instructions on the EU login website. On the left-hand side of the page, you can choose to update your site preferences and your search preferences. Let's start with site preferences. The first category of preferences that you can set is languages. By default, EUR-Lex displays documents in the language of the interface. In our case, as we are using EUR-Lex in English, every document will be shown in English, if it is available. If a document is not available in English, it will be shown in one of the languages we have chosen in these fields. By order of priority, EUR-Lex will first try to display the document in the preferred language, then in the alternative language, and finally in the second alternative language. After setting your preferences, do not forget to click Save at the bottom of the screen to activate them. Now let's go to the Documents section. Here you can choose what will be displayed when you open a document on EUR-Lex: text, document information, procedure, document summary, internal procedure, or case file. By default, the preference is set to text. If you untick the boxes below, the Languages and Formats box and the Multilingual Display box will be collapsed by default. Click Save to activate your preferences. On the official journal page, you can see the issues that were published recently. In the official journal section, you can choose to display issues that were published in the last week, the last 2 weeks, or the last month. Now, let's go through the preferences that you can set in General Settings. By default, EUR-Lex automatically gives suggestions for the search term you start writing. You can disable this feature by unticking the autocompletion box. You can disable the help text that appears while you hover over question marks by unticking the contextual help box. Finally, if you tick the ELI links box, links to documents will use the ELI URI whenever possible. Now, let's move on to the other set of preferences that you can modify: search preferences. Here you can customize how your search results are displayed by updating an existing profile or by creating new ones. By default, the standard profile is active. If you click on it, you can see what preferences are included in the standard profile, but you can't change them. To create a new profile, click on the Add New button. Let's go through all the options that you can choose. First, give a name to the profile you are creating. This must be a unique name. It cannot be one used for an existing profile. Then, choose the number of results per page. This can be 5, 10, or 20. Next, you can decide how the search results will be sorted by selecting the criteria that best fit your needs. You can also choose whether to show them in descending or ascending order. Next, you can choose whether you want your search terms to be highlighted in the results list. If you tick the multilingual display box, under each search result, there will be a direct link to the multilingual display for the document. You can set the 3 languages that will be displayed by default. Finally, you can set the metadata that will be displayed in your search results. You can choose metadata either individually by ticking the checkbox next to each element, or by group by ticking the checkbox next to the group name. The simple selection tree contains a small number of common metadata. If you want to choose from all available metadata, look under Advanced Selection. Some metadata are not clickable because they are displayed by default and cannot be deselected. After setting your preferences, click Save. Click Save and Set as Default if you want the new profile to be used by default. The new profile appears in the list of profiles. You can switch from one profile to another whenever you wish. Moreover, in the list of profiles, you can set any profile as default by clicking Set this as default. You can also delete profiles you do not need anymore, although the standard profile cannot be deleted.